Let go. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Sportsing. I'm your girl, Gloria Govan.
And of course, it's me, Erica Lynn O'Keefe, and we are in the wild. We have made the trek all the way up to Seattle. Now,
It was a trek.
Okay, it was not without some mishaps. We had a little, LX was on some stuff.
American was on
Airlines
some stuff.
And I won't call him by name, but
I will,
the man
Marvin.
was on some BS and it made us miss our flight, so we weren't able to attend the WNBA game ourselves.
I know.
But we did have boots on the ground. Shout out to Boots. And we had some footage going on from that game, which apparently, was a great game. However,
the Storm lost.
Yeah.
But, Liberty won. But anyway, we're here.
Yeah. And so on this episode, we are bringing you all things University of Washington, affectionately known as UW. We got to visit the men's basketball practice, and tonight we're hitting up the football game, which should be a lot of fun.
And pray to Jesus it doesn't rain.
Exactly.
Because I didn't bring, I brought a lightweight coat. You know what I mean?
She made fun of me because I brought a heavy duty with the hoodie. I've been to Seattle many times. I knew what I was doing.
The whole time she was like, girl, you are not going to need that big ass parka.
Blame me if you
And now I'm like, can we both fit in the parka or no?
Exactly.
No. And Kelsey.
Yeah, we're going to find Kelsey Plum. Go Sparks.
Oh, there she is.
And boom.
Boom. Look at us. That's eyes for you. I don't even wear my glasses. Come through. All right, y'all. So obviously you should know. If you don't, Kelsey came here. She's an alum. Yeah. And obviously she plays for the Sparks now, but she was a heavy influence at the Aces. Yep. An amazing basketball player, women's basketball player. So this is really exciting.
UW, as University of Washington is affectionately called, was a part of the Pac-10, and she won while there, so that was pretty cool for them. And now she's doing her thing in the pros on the level that we see her do it today.
So in case you didn't know, so Pac-12 no longer exists. So the Huskies are actually now a part of what we call the Big Ten, which is why their new floor was just was laid down now. It has the Big Ten on it, right by the free throw line. But we also wanted to just give a quick shout out to some of the additional Husky alums, Isaiah Thomas, Nate Robinson, Brandon Roy was here, as well as John Brockman. So it's kind of dope to be able to see a few people that you can recognize that have been successful. Yep. Kind of see where they came from, what kind of journey they've been on. So
they've had some talent come through here, and obviously, growing up on the West Coast, we have known the Pac-10, the Pac-12 our whole lives, and so I think all the schools are trying to adjust to it being a different conference, right? It's a different style of play and all schedule. Of that. Yeah, different schedule and everything. So it's interesting. We're heading to the football game tonight, and so we'll get to kind of see them in action.
This is what they do. I don't know, but maybe they
probably
do. They no?
I don't think so.
She's trying to play me right now. Maybe they go like this for a W, but that looks like a 3. I think it's here.
Show you some places to eat in Seattle, and then we'll be back for the game tonight.
Yes, I know it's at 8 o'clock. I'm sleepy.
That's the only downside to West Coast stuff is, why is it so late?
Why is it so late? Anyway. All right, you guys, if you can't already tell, we're right in the middle of all the shenanigans and pregame tailgating. This seems to be pretty generational. You can tell that families, grandkids, kids are here. It's pretty dope. The vibe is great. Fireworks have just started, which apparently is a sign that we need to start getting into the stadium, which is pretty dope.
They have campers out here with their TV setups, barbecuing, the whole shebang. So part of the fun of college sports is kind of the energy around it.
And this is a vibe.
Yeah, this is the vibe or whatnot. So if you're going to do a college game, you got to come out here early and get your tailgate on because they barbecue, the food is good, and the vibes are high. So I'm having like flashback memories. So if you watch the pod, you know that I cheerleaded since the time I was 4 years old.
Yes.
I'm very passionate about cheerleading. I think it's a sport that gets overlooked all the time. And in here, there's like 100 little girls.
I know, they're so excited.
Their uniforms. I don't know what they're going to do tonight, but we are going to be cheering them on because it's the sweetest, cutest thing.
It's adorable. Yeah, no, I don't know what kind of performance they're going to have, but we saw them practicing, and we were like, yo, we got to go check it out. So she's having nostalgia. I think it's adorable. So,
but we're here. We're excited, and I guess for tonight, it's fight on always, but go Dogs.
But also,
ma'am, they don't do that. We're gonna ask somebody.
hey, you guys, we've made it up to one of the most iconic buildings in Seattle, and of course that is the Space Needle.
Yes.
We just took the 82 floor elevator up. It was wild, but also pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of heights. Are you afraid of heights?
I am not afraid of heights.
Okay,
I am a dare,
Lord have mercy,
devil, adventure seeker, hence sitting right on the plexiglass.
Yeah, see, I'm like not afraid of heights, but I'm also not dumb. So look at me, okay? Stay away from it.
But
no,
from
we're
here,
super
obviously,
excited.
you can see everything. You also can see the football stadium and the baseball stadium from here. It's a really, really cool view. One of the cool things about Seattle, like we live in LA, where like a lot of our venues aren't close to each other, and it's not like walkable. It's not like a bunch of stuff. Like they put little restaurants near it, but it's not the same as when you go to a lot of other cities.
I haven't been to Seattle, but maybe 2 or 3 times, and I'm starting to realize how the walkability. I was just talking to Boots on the ground, and we were just talking about how nice it is. To be able to, when you get someplace, there's so many things to do around here. There's parks, there's cafes.
If you are planning to come to Seattle to see your favorite sports team or any of that, then you have to hit the Space Needle. It is iconic and just something to do. So
yes,
live.
Also,
reporting to you live.
Not a bad place to get the occasional whale watching.
Yes,
which we just learned on their elevator ride up. So
yes.
You're welcome. We'll have another spot for you to check out coming soon.
Hey you guys, it is officially game day here in Seattle. Bang bang Niner gang. Let me just start off by saying that first and foremost. Raiders,
I'm at a loss for words.
Anybody worry about the Raiders, whatever.
Well, I'm just going to start wearing Raider shit everywhere I go now. Everywhere I go.
So we're here at the beer hall,
yes,
which is literally right next to the stadium. It is an incredible venue.
Yo, this thing is wild. I've been to my fair share of restaurants. I've done a tailgating thing in my life before, but this is absolutely wild.
So
it's huge.
Yeah, if you're coming to Seattle and you're looking for where to pregame at before the game or whatever, this is the place to go. They have 3 locations in the area. That's right. But this is obviously the premier one because it's right here. Even if you're going to a concert at the stadium, it's a great place.
It's 2 stories, and as you can see, we'll kind of walk you guys a little bit around. There's a lot of outdoor opportunity in area. There's cornhole. Yeah. There's like a football game going on, a few DJs.
Yeah, where we are right now is the beer garden.
Yep.
Inside they have food. They even have a quick and go. So if you wanted to come in, pop in real quick, get you like a burger and a drink and pop out, you can do that as well.
You don't need a reservation for that,
which is really cool actually. So this is our feature place in Seattle. If you're coming here, this is what you want to do.
Gotta do it. Thank you. We're here with the owner of the beer hall, and he's going to be breaking down some of the things, some of the menus, the express bar that we have inside. And again, if you are in Seattle, whether you're visiting for a concert, a game, make sure you guys check this place out.
Yeah, so thank you for being here first and foremost and having us. This is an incredible space. Where are you from originally?
I'm from actually LA.
Okay.
Okay. And about 5 years ago, we started the Queen Anne Beer Hall near the Climate Pledge Arena for basketball.
Yep.
And we just opened the hall here, right in front of Lumen Field, like 3 months ago.
Really?
Oh my gosh!
Garden, and it's incredible.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
This is great.
Really awesome.
What an amazing turnout. Does that include the beer garden? Because this is pretty amazing.
Yeah, we've seen about 400 inside and about 800 outside.
Okay. Oh my
gosh. And we're right outside Gate 4, so we're here every home game.
So when it's game day, how early are people starting to line up and come in?
We were already full at 9 a.m. today.
Oh, no
And
kidding.
the game is until 1 o'clock today
Until 1
Pacific
o'clock.
time.
Yeah.
And then after the game, it'll end around 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll be packed all
again.
night. Yeah.
So can you make reservations? How do you get
No
on the wait
reservations,
list?
no reservations, but we have 5 entry points.
Okay.
So with the beer garden, it's easy to get in. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is packed inside, you guys. Wait till we walk you through. It's so much fun, though. The energy is such a vibe. Like,
Yeah.
it's so, like,
What's your favorite item on the menu?
I mean, our smash burger is incredible.
Amazing, okay.
We actually went to LA and ate like 23 smash burger
Yeah,
places in
I
like
did
3
too.
days. This is 4 years ago. We came and we took video.
Yeah.
We like learned all we could from the owners and the cooks,
Yeah.
and we came back and made our smash burger. So it's kind of an homage to the LA smash burger.
Oh, there we go.
And it's the top
Smart.
smash burger in the city for sure.
Oh,
You have to get you a smash burger when you come to Beer Hall. It is the thing to do.
And are there drink specials? I mean, I saw we got a pineapple margarita something.
Yeah,
There's
man.
White Claw. there's a
Casamigos
bunch.
margaritas. We have, I mean, all
Yes,
local
speaking my
beers.
language.
Yeah, Stoop Brewing is our partner. We have all local beers.
Oh,
Seattle's
nice.
a huge beer city, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, huge beer city.
Yeah, no, I love that. So all your local breweries you're going to be able to find here, which is amazing. Paying homage to both LA community and Seattle.
Shout out to the city.
Great
Yeah,
job.
I love it.
exactly.
I love it.
We like it.
And obviously he's a Seahawks fan.
And yeah, we would also just like to officially apologize for your loss today.
Oh!
I know it's going to be a hard one, but
We love a good trash talk because it's Bang Bang Niner Gang.
both sides are welcome after the game for
Oh, we
drinking.
appreciate that. I'm
Take it easy on us if we
We'll
lose.
take it easy on you. Yeah.
When you get to Seattle,
Go.
come
Let's go.
here. And you guys have 3 properties, correct?
3 properties: Queen Anne Beer Hall,
Okay.
Moss Bay Hall in Kirkland, and then the newest is the Occidental Hall right here at the Lumen Field.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So you guys make sure you check
Thank
it
you
out.
guys so
No
much.
excuses.
I'm here with my girls from California. Yeah, we're here for the game, the Seahawks game, by Niners. Oh my God! I'm
He
so
said
happy.
Seahawks, but that's wild.
Well, I mean,
He
that's
really,
hey, you're in my
really
house.
the Raiders, so clearly.
You're in my house. You're in my house.
Thank
but
you.
I'm so glad you're here.
No,
This is amazing.
this
Yeah,
has,
thank you for having
listen,
us.
they have rolled out the red carpet for us.
They
This
have.
place
So
is
sweet.
incredible. Everybody, the entire staff has been cool. Everyone has looked out for us. This is the place that you want to be. It is right in the mix. You can't go anywhere else. Bring your ass to the beer hall.
Stop it. Like, you're making me.
It's like it's so weird.
So
Stop
naturally,
it.
we
It's
have to do
crazy.
shots because that's
Do
just
we?
the way that we
Keep
do
going,
it.
keep going.
Yeah,
So we
exactly.
have to do shots.
We're gonna see how it.
No, you got to cheers with your left hand. It's closer to your heart.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
yes.
Yes,
We only
yeah,
do
exactly.
we only do cheersing
Yeah,
with your left
yeah.
hand. It's closer to your heart. All
right,
right.
let's do this.
Cheers.
Let's go. We have
So-
we have 4 full-time bakers that make them from scratch every day.
So they make these from
scratch every day, like 4 full-time bakers.
So this is the cinnamon pretzel. It comes with, what's this?
Cinnamon cream cheese.
Cinnamon cream
Ooh,
cheese.
now you're talking. Okay.
And when you come to Seattle, ask for Gary. Come to the hall.
Let
Ask
us
for me.
know.
I'll be here. I'll do a
Okay,
shot with you.
direct
Oh, that's
connect.
a crazy
That's
commitment.
wild.
That's a crazy
Let me tell
commitment.
you
But if you
something.
watch this podcast and you see
You
that,
heard it.
I'll do a shot with you.
Right.
So here's
here.
my thing. Y'all better ask for Gary,
You
okay?
guys better-
And
make sure you take a video,
That was about to say.
picture, and tag not only the beer hall,
Yes.
but make sure you guys tag the podcast.
all right, guys. So now we're here with the GM, correct?
Jim.
So he is going to take us through some of the other foods that we have here that you have to try when you come. But one of the things you were explaining to us was your smash burger. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah,
So,
one of our
a
staples.
lot of research went into the smash burger here at the hall. Gary,
Thanks,
who
babe.
you've already met, and Juice, one of the owners, they went down to LA for a good couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And LA has a pretty hot smash burger scene, so they went and did a ton of research and came up with kind of the best recipe they could. You know, it's nice and crispy around
I
the
love
edges.
that,
It's got
yes.
the pickles. It's got the sauce. Yeah, it's nice. It's great.
I'm
I
a
eat
pickle
them
fan. I
So
like
that's
it.
our smash burger.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got it with fries, but they also do tots here.
Thank you.
Goji tots, yeah.
Seattle
Yeah,
dogs.
just
So this
me,
is like
I love
kind of a
that.
famous thing that you do when you're in
Oh,
Seattle
man, that's the
with the cream
best.
cheese. Now I don't
It's all
know.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know about the
decent.
cream cheese, but
You
it's
know what I
saying.
mean?
And then your wings.
7 or 8 different types of sauces you can.
Okay.
Oh,
put on your
really?
wings,
Oh, hell
you know?
yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, you gotta
They're
keep it
nice. They're
good.
And then they have a charcuterie
Pretzel.
Yeah, you
So
got
if you
salami,
want
you
just
got
kind of like a little
cheeses,
shareable
all of
situation.
it.
Yeah.
That's nice. And they're huge.
Yeah.
They are
You know what I mean?
huge.
Like-
These
like you call
pretzels
us an
are
appetizer, then you
ginormous.
can't eat- you can't eat
Exactly.
one
That sounds like it's
pretzel. That's all
shareable
you
for
need.
sure.
That's
So
nice.
now,
Your best place to go.
naturally, as tradition, he has to take a shot of it with us. So here we go.
Close to your heart. Could you do it with people you care about?
Oh, we have more food. Oh, what's that one? Okay, so that is street corn. Yes.
My friends.
Okay.
Oh, that looks
please.
amazing.
So we just got seats. I'm so excited for her.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Julia. Yes, so she is a Seahawks fan, but she has been incredible. So one of my favorite things about sports fandom is that when people put it in perspective, which is it's just sports. Yeah, like we've been talking shit all game long, but it's been all in love, it's been all in fun. Because if you didn't know, then I just won. But I really I just want to see Seahawks fans, when did it happen for you? So she a real one, okay?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. And so how often do you get to come again?
Before the last couple of years, we were
Come on, Timmy Chicken. Shout out to Mama. Yeah, pretty cool. Shout out to moms. Also, we love the moms who show out for us and give us the opportunity to come and enjoy sports. Because a lot of you sports moms are the ones who introduce us. See, that's the underrated part that people don't talk about. There's a lot of women who are sports fans, and they pass it down to their girls, and we become sports fans with them. And what we learned is that in sports fandom, there's like, it's 60-40. So the women sports fans are starting to elevate way more than what they said before. So now they have to start dedicating their advertising, their apparel, all that stuff to us, because we make up just as much as the men. So don't play us. Okay, so how are you feeling about the Seahawks this season?
well, right now,
Well,
come on.
this game aside, how are you feeling?
Okay. I'm feeling like they're gonna come back.
Okay.
They're gonna us back.
Okay.
They're right. Okay. We're still out on two. We still on the proof, so we'll see. But really excited for the match. I'm gonna see what we're in.
Yeah.
And of course, we gotta see some bets.
Yes. Yeah. So, how do you pregame? Like, when you're coming to a game, what do you do? Like, what's your, like, I'm going to the game, what am I doing today?
Before I went to church, and then I napped on the way.
Hello. Hello. Because Jesus comes first, everybody, okay?
Yes, yeah, I just, honestly, my pregame game is a little, once I get here, I can say.
She turns up. And she's been turned this whole time. So, this is sports fandom. This is sportsing in the wild. Let's go, Niners! Let's go, Niners!
Hey you guys, we just made it down to Pike Place Market. We are super excited to be here. If you are in Seattle, obviously this is one of the primary places you need to come because it's a huge tourist spot. There are Ferris wheels off the pier and it's a couple levels down, so make sure you guys check it out just right by the water. If you haven't done so and you get out here, it is the first place you should come.
Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful.
Moroccan old fashioned. It is we use pineapple juice.
Yep.
It's a mezcal cocktail. Pineapple juice, mango syrup, and then we do coconut.
Ooh, very fancy. So it's called an old fashioned.
The Oaxacan. Oh, I'm sorry. A Oaxacan. Straight out Oaxaca.
Okay, nice. Very nice.
And then mezcal, which is
Okay.
the base.
Ooh. I love a good bartender. I love a good bartender who explains like the ingredients. You know what I mean? Really breaks it down. And mixologist, really, is what I enjoy. It's the experience.
Yeah, it's a spirit forward, like it's very heavy on the smoke, the mezcal, but it's
Something spirit forward, right? I'm feeling that. I like it. It's shaken, not stirred. You know what I mean? Because if you know, you know.
anything with juice is generally shaken.
Okay.
Anything that's like more spirit is stirred. And it kind of just makes a difference in the texture of the flavor.
Anything with juice is more shaken. So when someone's like a martini, shaken, not stirred, are they just trying to be fancy?
It's all preference. Like
Okay.
everybody prefers something different, but
Okay.
Generally, if it's a martini, you do stir it. Anything with citrus, it does get shaken.
Ah, very lovely, Andrew. Very lovely. We appreciate you. I know a lot of you parents, even students and athletes are out there trying to figure out what should I look for in a college, you know, what kind of questions should I ask the coach, what type of environment or university like am I going to thrive in is going to support me as both development as an athlete and a person. So we're going to get into a little bit more. He's going to ask me some questions, and if you guys continue to have questions, make sure you DM us, you know, drop a comment or whatever that's called, was it slide into your DMs and all the fun stuff. Let us know how we can be helpful with you guys, for you guys, but stay tuned, we're about to get into it.
So if you are a parent, as you all know, my gorgeous nephews are entering into their junior year.
Yes, they're rising juniors,
That
which is wild.
Just wild, but
So
they
crazy.
are really working hard and already are starting to be recruited. And so Gloria is starting, this is the next little test run for what it's going to be like for them to do campus tours and whatnot. And so I think one of the things that's important to think about when you're coming to visit these campuses is, let's start with the sports side of it, right? So the coaches and all of that.
Right.
You want to make sure that you're asking the right questions. You want to make sure that you understand what their program is about, but more importantly, what the coach is about, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, I think one, you have to understand who your kid is and what it is that they're looking for. One of the things in particular I've told Isaiah and Carter specifically is that I just want them to tour schools, right? Whether it's official or unofficial, or just kind of get a better idea of what type of atmosphere that they, you know, would enjoy and thrive in. Some kids want more intimate, but some kids, like I tell them, go and try to take a look at some different schools, some of the ways that the student body supports the athletics department, you know, in particular, because you could get lost in the shuffle. Like UW right now, it's a 40,000 student body. I think another additional 10,000 when you talk about, you know, master's programs and PhDs and stuff. And so that may be a lot for your kids to really like come into, especially from a high school. Most high schools are a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 kids, right? I think max you have like 3,500, but that's just a few of them.
Yeah.
But so to go and to be kind of essentially lost in the shuffle, not a lot of kids will kind of make that transition, you know, smoothly. So take a look at that. But also in addition, I really want Isaiah and Carter specifically to get a better idea of like what it feels like though when your student body shows up. You know what I mean? Like at the games, you want them to be loud, you want them to be supportive. The last thing you want to really do is go to a campus or a university, at least for athletics, and like you know, you got 10 homies in the audience, and that's it. That's wild. So I hope that you guys, you know, try it all. Small, big, medium, junior college, you know, all of the things and different levels that you feel like your child, you know, boy, girl will just thrive in, what kind of student body they feel like. To your point, transfers only need to take 6 units, which I actually just learned from the coach when we were talking to him.
Yeah, it depends on what you have going on, but a lot of them, because they already have their units from where they were before. Like my nephew is heading into his master's program, and he, you know, so he's only focused on that. It doesn't have to do like the full thing of it or whatnot. But to your point, like even with him, he prefers the more intimate campuses. He prefer, like, he's in Alaska. We were like, Alaska, but he loves it because it works for his personality. You know, the coaching staff works for their personality. You also want to look into what their recruitment is like, right? If they already have a bunch of kids that are playing the position that your kid is playing, then you might
Then why
want
would
to,
you, we should consider something else.
you might want to consider something else if you don't feel like your kid is going to be prioritized, because obviously the name of the game is they're coming to get an education. They're hopefully doing it by way of scholarship, but they also are, if they're making it to this level, they're likely wanting to play at a higher level. So you want them to have the exposure.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, have a list of questions that you want. You know, you can email the coach. You can ask to talk to, you know, some of maybe the deans of admissions, or if you know what major your kid wants to declare, you can go and see that specific department. If you want to talk to that dean, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do to be involved in the process to make sure that the transition's relatively smooth. And speaking of school, beyond athletics, you know, you want to know how many units your child should be taking. Is there additional support that your child has academically, like tutors? You know, do they have study sessions together and things like that? So it's a
lot to undertake.
I mean, process.
Especially with the landscape changing with transfers, with NIL, all that type of stuff. You also want to be very clear about what the scholarship is that they're potentially offering, right? Because there's different levels to it. I think a lot of people kind of go in this, you just assume I get a scholarship, that means it's a full ride.
Scholarship. You ain't got paid for nothing.
Not every university has the room to do full scholarship. Some of them will do partial, some of them will do, you know, so you want to make sure that you're very clear about what it is that they're offering your kids so that you know what to anticipate. Some of them may not be able to give you a full scholarship, but they can help with funding on the other side of it, with different programs, grants, all the things. So, again, you can never ask too many questions. You know what I mean? This is your kid, this is their future that you're putting in. And these coaches, the administration, all that, they understand. Like, they get that, you know,
they want to know that you care. You know what I mean? So that's another thing too. We talk about like parents being like overly involved. It's one thing to be yelling from the stands, and it's a complete other to be visible and supportive to your kid. A lot of parents do not be afraid to actually show up, do the tour with your kid. Obviously give them some space to, like, you know, maybe see practice by themselves or go on with the different teammates, etc. But staff, coaches, school, they want to see you there. They really do.
And then campus life. You want to look into where's housing at. If your student is a student athlete and going to be staying in their own apartments and stuff like that, are they pairing them with other teammates? And, you know, you just kind of want to get acclimated to the surroundings. Now, listen, you know your kid, right? So if your kid has a problem focusing, you might not want to send them to the part of school that's, you know, where there's a whole lot going on in the dorm room situation. You might want them to be off campus a little bit where they're going to have to be more responsible. We were just talking with a young lady who works with the men's team, and she was like, she's like, you guys are paying your rent, right? Like,
and they were like, what?
Because these are babies. We were like really tripping out. I think Gloria mentioned earlier the age gap. You forget that these are children, a lot of them. You know, they're coming in. They had one as young as 17 who's, you know, coming in. I graduated at 17, so, like, you know, we're starting college technically, some of us even before you turn 18, right? And so,
but you don't get that kind of like independence in high school, right? Like once you're in college, like this really the training wheels, like not only do they come off, they kick them bitches like to the side, right?
You have to be responsible.
You have to be
yourself.
Responsible. You're independent. You know you have to know who to ask. That's another thing too, is making sure your student feels comfortable knowing who to go to. You know, when they have trouble or they have a question or like, coach, you know, I don't know where to go for my books. I don't know, you know, how to sign up for an extra class or all of the things. So you want to make sure you set them up accurately and kind of have like almost like an emergency list, you know, with obviously your information on it, but like who to go to. You know, these are your best supporters.
And obviously athletics gives you a little bit more cushion, right? Like college is that middle ground right before you go out into the world. So there is a lot more when your kid is coming as a student athlete. You're equipped with a little bit more than the average student just is,
your hand is held a little
bit more. But that's something to look into and consider when you guys are deciding where to go. So we have had a really fun experience so far. The coaching staff here and the staff here all have been really, really great. So UW is definitely a school that, you know, one would consider and think about just in terms of their warm welcome, which says a lot.
And the kids are really sweet too. Like a lot of players came up to us and they talked to us and they introduced themselves, which is just I think that just goes to show the type of culture that the coach is creating.
And character.
And, you know, being on campus now, it's a little quiet. So UW is actually what they call a quarter school. So they are actually not starting until mid-September.
Which is September 24th, which is really interesting. And it's a trip because obviously the football season has started. As we said, we'll go to the game tonight and we'll give you an idea of kind of like what it is like
student body
being
wise.
With the student body and all that. But it may or may not be as rowdy as it will be
because
in a couple weeks.
Supposed to be on campus for another 2 weeks.
They're not here yet. But from the basketball standpoint, they were like, it works for them because it allows their kids to come. Like they checked into their apartments yesterday, get acclimated and all that before all the hoopla.
And starting classes.
And then by the time they're in their rhythm, they're in their routine, then they add in the classes and it kind of works. So that is also something to,
to consider. Some schools will let you come in early, but only like a couple days early. Yeah. So unfortunately, you do have to get hit with everything. You're moving in, you're getting your classes, your textbooks, and then you're starting practice on top of that. So something like this should be good to consider because it does allow them almost a month and a half to start practice and get in there, and then they'll start their classes. So at least you get a layered level of, kind of additional responsibility.
Yeah.
So
the soccer kids would have pretty much completed their
entire season
before they even start school, which is great because they can focus on their athletics and then focus on their academics. So all things like you don't necessarily think about off top. Like I wouldn't have thought about any of that, but it's a part of the process. So we'll have more. We're
about to go eat. Okay.